Hi, everybody. I'm Joseph Bach, and this is my comprehensive communication strategy on McCormick and Company and their salmonella outbreak. So on July 27th, it was found that there was a salmonella outbreak in some of the products that are produced by McCormick and Company. These include the McCormick Perfect Pinch Italian Seasoning, the Culinary Italian Seasoning, and Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Ranch Seasoning. This was a crisis that needed to be addressed more seriously rather than just what McCormick did, which was a voluntary recall that they sent out to those who had purchased it before the date in which they announced the salmonella in their products. Um, so for this, the goals really are to notify those affected quickly instead of just sending out just like a warning, basically saying like a voluntary recall, letting them know that they can return them and to be aware that this is happening currently in the products of in these specific products. To provide a clear recall instructions for and support to the customers who are affected by this, demonstrate responsiveness and responsibility as a company as a whole, maintain trust and confidence in McCormick's quality standards, and resolve the issue swiftly and return to normal operations. So as far as the audience is concerned, the internal audience for this would be Brendan Foley, who is the CEO, Mike Smith, who's the executive vice president and CFO, Andrew Faust is the president of Americas for McCormick, Jeffrey Schwartz, who is the vice president, uh, general counsel, and corporate secretary. Um, for external audiences, the audience would obviously be customers, consumers, and media, as well as industry and like regulatory bodies. Specifically, one reporter who did write about this, Abigail Adams, she was a writer reporter for People magazine who did an article on this specific issue that arose. So some of the key messages that really would come from this are um, McCormick's top priority is consumer safety. The company, we are proactively recalling products due to potential salmonella contamination, creating stricter food safety protocols, um, and that they already do have strict safety protocols that are in place, and the issue is being addressed transparently. McCormick, uh, they do regret all of it, as obviously they should. And basically, obviously, that recall that they um, gave was a warning to people just to let them know that obviously that they care about the customers and they want to make sure that everyone who has purchased or thinks they have purchased these specific products that they are looking out for them and that they are able to catch on to this before hopefully a significant amount of people who are affected. Um, the company is committed to resolving this issue fully and preventing future incidents. Um, so implementation of for this would be to like release a press release detailing the recalled products and the reason and potential health risks and instructions for customers. This would be across many media channels, including their website and social media, such as like Instagram or Twitter and other modes such as those. Update the website, obviously, that's what I just said, social media with a recall notice, as well as customer service contacts and reimbursements for those affected by it. Notify the distributors and retailers that carry these effective products and let them know to remove them from the shelves and inventories, and even to post posters, or not posters, but warnings in the stores to let people know to stay away if they come across them. Alert production staff and suppliers to investigate how this could have possibly happened, and further reinforcing the safety protocols across manufacturing processes. Prepare a spokesperson, likely the CEO or quality assurance lead, to interface with the media and address consumer concerns via like interviews, updates, and stuff like that. Distribute internal memos to all employees explaining the situation, and making sure they all know the importance of brand reputation, and that this isn't a likely thing that they are known for. And so continuous monitoring of media coverage and consumer sentiment to correct the course messaging as needed. And then eventually, once the issue is resolved, announce the successful retrieval of all, if not the majority, because obviously it will be difficult to collect all of these three specific products being obviously purchased in plentiful amounts. So it would be very difficult to collect all of them. And reinstate quality assurance across the supply chain. And then follow up communications, restoring confidence in McCormick's quality and safety standards moving forward. So some of the modes and medias obviously would be press releases, the corporate website and social media, as I said, like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. Media interviews and statements, like with the CEO, be going interviewing, saying, obviously explaining the whole situation and letting everybody know that what's going on and how quickly it should be fixed. Employee communications, obviously internal between the company, with like emails, meetings, memos, etc. Customer service channels, phone, email, stuff like that. And then potential direct mail advertising for further consumer outreach. Some of the things that are needed would be a dedicated response team and clear roles, such as like corporate communications, legal operations, and customer service. Approval process for all external messaging, frequent stakeholder updates and monitoring across all channels, adequate contingency resources to fully address the crisis. Successful removal of all recalled products of the market. This would be a good assessment. Demonstrated accountability and transparency in communications. Minimal long-term brand reputation damage. Obviously, this isn't a likely thing that happens to McCormick, so it is essential for them to make sure that the customers know that this is not a recurring thing that will continue to happen. Swift resolution of this issue and getting really down to the root cause of how this possibly could have happened. And then finally, obviously, restoring the confidence in McCormick's quality and safety standards of their products and the company as a whole. So this crisis communication strategy provides an initial framework for McCormick to effectively manage this product recall event. It focuses on quickly notifying all affected parties, maintaining transparency, taking accountability, and resolving the issue decisively to uphold customer and brand reputation with a comprehensive multimodal approach. So obviously, with the many different ways that they would go about this and the core principles, McCormick can navigate this critical situation successfully. Thank you.